Britain will aim to convince Donald Trump that its services-dominated trade with the United States should be spared from the worst of his tariffs. This effort comes as Britain cautiously repairs its ties with the European Union and nurtures commercial links with China. Trump has threatened to impose broad tariffs of 10 to 20% on virtually all imports when he returns to the White House in January. He has also pledged significant tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China this week. For Britain's trade-sensitive economy, such threats to global commerce could stymie its push for higher growth, a top priority of the Labour government elected in July. After Brexit complicated Britain's ties with the European Union, its largest trade partner, Britain believes it has a strong case to preserve and build on its partnership with the United States, which already accounts for around a fifth of the UK's total trade. While Trump's anger is directed at countries with which the United States runs a trade deficit, the differing methodologies of their respective statistics agencies mean that Britain and the US both report trade surpluses with each other. Moreover, while Trump's tariffs are widely seen as focusing on imported manufactured items, such as German luxury cars, over two-thirds of UK exports to the United States come from services rather than goods. I don't think the criticisms I've seen of some European countries in that presidential campaign do apply to US. Business and Trade Secretary Jonathan Reynolds told lawmakers this week, adding that Britain would not shy away from making the case for free trade to the Trump administration. We should be always willing to be advocates for open, transparent, free trading relationships around the world. The goal is to work with Trump while also fixing some barriers to trade with the EU, although one Trump advisor has suggested Britain may have to choose between the two. While Britain has ruled out rejoining the EU's single market or customs union, which it left after Brexit, it wants a reset in EU ties and hopes to sign a new veterinary agreement to reduce border checks. Liam Byrne, chair of the Business and Trade Committee, said the government was right to try to optimize a grand bargain and balance ties with the US, Europe, and China. He said that pursuing closer ties with the EU might make a fully fledged free trade agreement with the United States less likely, but that an FTA may be a mirage compared to less ambitious sectoral pacts that could be struck to avoid tariffs that were in nobody's interest. I think closer ties with the EU gives us more upside faster, and I don't think it completely ends decent cooperation on trade with the United States, Byrne, a Labour lawmaker, told Reuters.